coming up on Falcon Fever.
It was a memorable final home match for 3 UM seniors on the volleyball court. Find out how the ladies did against Lander.
And soccer's regular season is wrapping up soon. See how the guys and girls did over the last few days.
And we'll tell you how cross country did in North Carolina. Falcon Fever starts now. Hello everyone, welcome into Falcon Fever. I am RJ Sievertsgaard.
And I'm Coleman Sears. We start things off on the hardwood, RJ.
Yep, that's right. The volleyball team played their last 2 home games of the season since we last met, trying to improve that conference record and get into the postseason. But they're not finding it easy as the Falcons hosted USC Aiken last Wednesday at the SAC. The Pacers beat UM in South Carolina on October 1st, and this day would be much of the same. Down to Bank Trust Arena we go. Michelle Carl and Maniati come up with a huge defensive stop here, and that obviously pumps the team up.
Come within one again, 10-11 now. Almost drops.
Wartitsky receives the volley and sends it to Garrison, who sets up Ati for a pinpoint kill for the Falcons.
I didn't even have to see it hit. I knew that one was going in.
The Bearcats then look to get a rally going here with a kill, but freshman Katie Best puts a stop to it with cat-like reflexes to get her block on around the net. Here's Coach O'Brien.
I was a little disappointed in set 2, but we showed a lot of heart coming back, and it's hard to lose a 5th game in overtime if there's such a thing in volleyball. But at the same time, our youth is going to grow from this, and hopefully towards the end of the season, which we're nearing, we'll start capitalizing and closing out those tight ones.
Montevallo battled USC Aiken all the way to the end, but couldn't hold on as the Pacers downed the Falcons 3-2. Maniati had a monstrous night with 20 kills, and Michelle Walker added another 12 kills for the Falcons. Anna Garrison was serving up dime pieces all over the place with a whopping 51 assists and 16 digs in the hard-fought loss.
Well, for Anna Garrison, Rachel Wartitsky, and Jessica Guidry, their last game at Bank Trust Arena was Saturday as the volleyball team hosted Lander. Michelle Carr led the way with 11 kills, and Maniati added 9 kills as well. Garrison had 38 assists, which took her career total over the 4,000 mark, making her only the 2nd person in UM history to do so. Falcon Fever correspondent Daniel Cook talked to Garrison after the match.
Pursuing now that you're going to be, this is your senior season, and you're going to be leaving us, unfortunately, because you will be missed.
Well, hopefully, because we have a month left in season, my aspirations are to continue strong, finish out conference, go to the conference tournament, and win so we can get a bid to the NCAA tournament. 2nd year in a row, that'd be awesome. And then after that, I'm just going to graduate and hopefully go to grad school.
Well, thank you.
It didn't take UM long to disperse the Bearcats, sweeping them in 3 straight sets.
Monday, the Falcons took the long bus ride to Augusta State, and let me say, Coleman, what a long bus ride that is. I've taken that a few times, to take on the Jaguars. Michelle Walker had a good night with a volleyball double-double, 12 kills and 10 digs. Maniati followed closely behind, adding 10 kills herself, and Anna Garrison, always doing her thing, added another 33 assists. In the end, Augusta State swept the Falcons 3-0, dropping Montevallo to 4-6 in the Peach Belt Conference.
Now from the hardwood, let's take it to the field to catch up with men's soccer team. After 2 big wins against ranked conference opponents and a 7-game unbeaten streak on the line, the guys lost their first conference road match of the season against Francis Marion. Though the Falcons outshot the Patriots and had an advantage with shots on goal, Phil Jackson and the boys couldn't get it together. One slipped past Brennan Ledgeway in the 22nd minute before picking up a red card and being ejected. The Falcons fell 2-0. Tuesday, the men hosted Young Harris, and it was a shootout. Phil Jackson with the nice cross here into the box, off ahead of a Falcon player, and it misses the goal. And Stefan Vaziri brings some heat to the Mountain Lions goalie here. Jonathan Hilton with his first start for the Falcons. He had 6 saves in the game. Then in dramatic fashion, the Falcons clinched the win off a brilliant Vaziri assist to freshman Alex Morton for his 3rd goal of the year. And the go-ahead as the Falcons sealed the deal 3-2. Afterwards, Fever producer Daniel Vest caught up with Coach Hassler to talk about the game.
The effort was outstanding. You know, we played down a man for the last 60 or 70 minutes, and we still found a way to battle. The guys really rose to the challenge and fought hard for each other. You know.
The Falcons would take 2 overtimes to do it, but in the end, they defeated the Mountain Lions 3-2.
The women's soccer team played host to 22nd ranked Armstrong Atlantic on Saturday. Let's head back to Varsity Field and check out some of those highlights. The Falcons knew they would have their hands full with the Pirates, who are undefeated in conference play. Here, Nicola Stolworthy tries to send this cross into the box, but Armstrong's defense easily puts out that fire. Stolworthy then plays another ball to Christine Prince, but they can't connect. Prince then tries to return the favor to Stolworthy, but once again, Coleman, nothing doing for the Falcons. In the end, fell to the Pirates 3-0, dropping the Falcons to a 2-5 conference record. Monday, the Falcons looked to turn things around from the weekend loss while hosting West Georgia. Olivia McKenzie gets the header, and West Georgia tries to push the ball, and a Montevallo defender clears it. McKenzie lobs the ball into Christine Prince, who tries to get past 2 defenders, but denied at the last second by the goalie there. West Georgia tries to take the ball into Falcon territory, but the Falcons' defense proves to be too much. Later in the match, Kristen Rosado makes a run on goal, but a West Georgia defender puts a stop to it. And in overtime, the Falcons end up beating West Georgia 2-1. Freshman Olivia McKenzie scored the first goal for the Falcons in the 19th minute, and it wasn't until the 96th minute when Christine Prince sealed the deal with the game winner and her 6th goal of the year. The men's and women's cross-country teams are finishing up the season strong.
That's right, and the guys and girls had another good showing as they get ready for Peach Belt Conference Championships this weekend. The men's team made their mark in the Royal Country Challenge at Queen's University last Friday. Zach Walsh led the Falcons with a time of 26:59, followed by Aaron Bush with a time of 27:15, helping pace 13th in the team standings. For his best efforts at the Charlotte Royal match, freshman Zach Walsh was named Peach Belt Conference Runner of the Week. He became the first Falcon to ever finish an 8K race in under 27 minutes.
The women came away with a stunning result of their own at the Royal Cross Country Challenge. Haley Evans finished with a time of 18:54, and Emi Matsunaga wasn't too far behind with a time of 19:16. These strong efforts landed the Falcons in 10th place for the day. The 2011 basketball season is quickly approaching.
And the Falcons women's program has released the season slate of games. New head coach Cindy Hilbrick will make her debut on November 12th against in-state rival North Alabama. And on January 14th, welcomes Lander. Last year, the Bearcats made a nice run in the tourney, making it all the way to the Sweet 16.
The Falcons have a home-and-home with defending national champions Clayton State starting February 4th, and then will host USC Aiken on January 26th, which is where Hilbrick spent the last 4 seasons as an assistant coach. Then Montevallo has an exhibition game November 5th at Sanford.
The men's golf team teed up for the final time this semester in the LMU Fall Invitational. Overall, finished up in 10th place out of 16 teams. Freshman Jared Ebert was outstanding for the Falcons. He shot +3 overall, including a 72 the first day. Good for a tie in 11th place. Sophomore Joe Hopp shot a 76 both rounds, finishing tied for 36th. Andrew Lowry recovered from an 81 in the first round to shoot 73 on the final day. is now done for the fall 2011 and will pick up action next semester. It's that time again, RJ, back for Fever in 50.
Yep, and in case you don't know, this is where we showcase all the upcoming games for sports around the University of Montevallo, and we do it in 50 seconds. Go ahead and time us if you want. I dare you. So let's get to it. The volleyball team has a full week coming up. On the 21st, they travel to South Carolina for a match at 2 p.m. against Erskine. Then on the 22nd, they have a tournament taking on Limestone at 8 a.m. and Lenore Ryan at 10 over in Gaffney, South Carolina. On the 25th, their last game of the week is at 6 p.m. in Stillman.
For our soccer teams, the doubleheader versus UNC Pembroke is set for the 22nd. The women play at 1 p.m. and the men follow at 3:30. This week is also special for our soccer teams as they'll host Senior Day and Think Pink Awareness.
In cross country, the men and women have their PBC championships on the 22nd. The men start at 9 a.m. and the women shortly after at 9:45.
In women's golf, the Flagler Fall Slam is set for the 25th at Marsh Creek Country Club in St. Augustine, Florida. As always, if you can't get enough of Falcon Fever, we have plenty of ways to connect online.
Log on to our YouTube channel to watch past Falcon Fever episodes and to see full interviews by simply searching Montevallo4U. Now, if you're a Facebooker or a tweeter, you can follow us at Falcon Fever.
That's right, and if you do tweet or leave a comment, it may be featured on next week's show. And for extended coverage of Montevallo sports, visit the athletics website at www.montevallofalcons.com. Well, that's all we have for you this week. Tune in next week for more Falcon Fever coverage.
We'll be here next week, and for my right-hand man, Coleman Sears, I am RJ Sievertsgaard, and we're out of here.